the nail bed to break. Okay, let's get into this reading and let's see what comes up, you guys. Okay, first card was the Trailblazer. Okay, blazer, mazer, laser. Okay, yeah, who's the Sagittarius? Okay, Nicki Minaj is coming up. All right, you know. I really don't want to admit it, but I'm low key like a barb. On the low, like real low, like very low. On the low, okay? Low key a barb, okay? I'm really a barb when Nikki is on her, like, I fell back, I had a baby, you know, I did the mother thing, I did the wife thing, but I think it's quite clear, yo, bitches need the bad guy. You know what I mean? Like, oh, is that a Gannett? That's the Gannett. Somebody's spying on y'all. Okay. You know it's summertime. Okay. I gotta give me some apple cider vinegar. One thing about it, when you see one Gannett, get you your apple cider vinegar immediately and put it in a cup in a very small little container thing, like one of them things that you put ketchup and stuff in. Baby, you will never see a Gannett for the whole summer. I guarantee you. Okay, so this is the thing. Listen. Okay. Yeah, I go to Google for that. All right. Well, listen. You're a trailblazer in something that you're doing. Okay. There's something very significant in regards to somebody feels like they made the worst mistake when it comes to you. Okay, this could definitely be somebody you have a child with. Okay, you got a person you have a child with, or somebody that has a child with another person. You got an ex in here. Uh, you got somebody just big time doing very intense shadow work because they know they can't get you back. Simple as that. This could be a friend. This could be a lover. This could be a boss. This could be a coworker. This could be a family member. But this will resonate for you. If you want to get a specific reading that adheres to you, book with your girl. Okay. So this is the thing. God has plans for you. Okay. God has basically chosen you. Okay. Um, this is the thing. Somebody feels like you have done something so amazing. Okay. They feel like you have done something very amazing. They want to go back in time with you and be with you. But the whole time, you ain't even done this, like the halftime show for you. Okay. The Super Bowl ain't even done. You feel me? It's like it's just a halftime. If you think this was it, this is just the beginning. This is the brinker. Okay. Somebody could be seeing like you have some things is really, really working in your favor right now. Okay, I don't know what you got going on, but some things are working in your favor. Do you hear me? There is something very significant where you are seen as a very, very iconic mother. Also, there's something about you being a very there could be something very seductive about you. Maybe somebody could feel like, they see why you had a baby. Okay. You know what I mean? Book a personal reading with your girl. I do offer sexual readings, okay? But no, somebody just feels like you're a bit like it's given like ᴜᴜᴜ. Like when I think of a mother, I think of ᴜᴜᴜ. Okay, now that's a bad bitch. Okay, Miss Thing from out of St. Louis. Do you hear me? Okay. Um, you could be given that energy, like a very bossed up mother. I feel like there's something about with your child where your child has hit some sort of milestone or like accomplishment. This is honestly something that somebody thought you couldn't do, okay, on your own. I don't know if somebody like left you on your own. Somebody thought like you was gonna crawl back to them, and it's looking like the opposite, okay? Somebody thought you was gonna be the one that's gonna be thinking about the past, wishing that you can go back to them, and the whole time they realized, jokes are on them, okay? Um, I definitely feel like there's something in regards to your career sector where there's an ex that wishes that they stay with you because you're about to do something very, very big in your career. And I feel like you're about to get some sort of new partner that you're going to have along for this journey and this ride. And this person, this ex, this past person, this could even be a Capricorn, but it's where it resonates, or just somebody that learned a huge lesson when it comes to doing whatever negative thing that they did to you. Okay. I honestly feel like there's an ex that wishes that they would have stayed with you, because this could be a vibe like, somebody went shooting with you in the gym. Maybe they was and they got tired. Like, okay, you study shooting in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we finna go to the stadium. You know what I'm saying? And they might have jumped the gun a little too early and left. But what's so crazy? They left right at the time, right when you was gonna go to the stadium. That's so crazy. So you know what I'm saying? Like, this could be like getting a lot of abundance in some form in your career sector. And I feel like somebody's just like, dang, if I knew you was going, you know what I'm saying? If I knew you was gonna be like this in your career, making a little amount of money, you know what I mean? I would have stayed with you, you know what I'm saying? But that's why God made sure that this person seen you shooting in the gym, you working, you grinding, you putting in long hours, not being able to look the cutest. They got the nails all fly, the hair all done up, the lashes, the makeup all did, the cute clothes, cute outfit. You sometimes when you a boss, you gotta look bummy sometimes. You gonna have to look bummy. I ain't never known no boss that just looking good, just looking good. I'm telling you, if they look good, I bet you they look tired too. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about it, it takes a lot of energy trying to look good and being a boss. I don't see no bosses showing up to no hard day of work looking good. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that. Okay. Hey, and there's nothing wrong with the girls who can. There's nothing wrong with the girls who can. But let's also, understand the girls that, they can, but they just don't feel like it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you gotta be like, you know what? I'm just gonna look bummy today, because I ain't got all that time. This is too much energy, just exerting my energy trying to look good to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to work. I ain't trying to look cute. You know what I mean? I mean, unless the crush there, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? But girl, work is just for working and relaxing. You know what I'm saying? But there's, like I say, it's nothing wrong. I'm not biased, but I'm just saying. So, maybe somebody was like, oh, you don't be going to work looking cute, like the girls. You know what I'm saying? You was like, okay. I don't know what you did, but you didn't bypass the girls, okay? So yeah, there is something where I feel like people view you as like a true lover, like a lover girl for real. Because I feel like you really wanted this person to be with you in regards to your career, like when you kind of make it to a good standpoint in your career where you have a lot of abundance. Somebody does not want you to talk about this also. Okay, somebody definitely doesn't want you to talk about how they left you. Okay, they might not even want you to talk about how you're a lover girl. Okay, but I definitely do feel like this person feels like some people close to them, they feel like the people close to them, this could be their family, their friends, their coworkers, their boss, but it's where it resonates. Some people close to them, they feel like it's their fault that they left you. Okay, like, I don't know if somebody influenced them that's around them to leave you, but they was dumb enough to do it, and they did it. They left you, left you in the dust. They left you shooting in the gym. They thought you was just gonna keep shooting in the gym whole time. They look up, now you in the stadium, and now they looking at the people that was influencing them to leave you, like, this shit. Y'all, like, y'all flawed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are lame as hell, because y'all should have told me, stick with whomever is watching this reading. Okay, stick with such and such, because one thing about, they shooting in that gym, but they putting in that work to get where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? So stick with them, stick by them, because I'm telling you, something big gonna pop off of them. It was like some people was telling them, you need to go ahead, jump ship. You on the Titanic, okay? It's about to sink, and what you want to do? You want to sink with it? Whole time, baby, you like the Virgin Island cruise ship. You know what I'm saying? You cruising, turn. You know what I'm saying? What matter of fact, what's that one ship that I forgot what ship that they said be so turned when they go past another ship. I can't even remember what this ship was called, but it's like a cruise ship or something. Like, you like that ship, okay? Whole time you ain't sinking nothing. All right. And this person really, really feels like they have unfinished business with some people that influenced them to not be with you, when the whole time they need to look in the mirror. Okay, look in the mirror, because it's like you got unfinished business with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about my soul tribes who watching this, but the person opposite of you, they need to look in the mirror. Because the unfinished business is with themselves. Because why would you be a lame person like that and let somebody get in your head about who you supposed to be with? You know what I mean? Or who you supposed to have at the job? Who's supposed to be your friend? Or who the family? Like, what? I'm gonna tell you something. If I ever made a decision to let somebody go, I promise you it was not influenced by nobody else. It was solely off of what I seen, what I've observed, what I realized about this person, things that I see that I could rock with, things that I see that I couldn't rock with. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make my own observation. It's not gonna be off of nobody else's observation. I promise you that. But this person, they made their decision off of somebody else's observation in regards to you, and they have to deal with their shadow side. Because I'm gonna tell you something, they're dealing with their shadow side specifically because somebody boosted this person head up. Whoever this person is opposite of you, they got a very, very huge ego, and it's not a good one. It's an ego that gets them messed up. You know, like Beyonce, she got an ego. You know, she a diva. Beyonce a billionaire bitch. You know what I mean? Beyonce is a billionaire bitch. You know what I'm saying? Some people got egos and they be on the streets. They be it's giving AB. Oh, I hate to, but for real, like that's a real fucked up situation. Cause I be seeing on TikTok, the little videos they make of AB in his prom. That was a cold motherfucker, man. Cold bad motherfucker. Do you hear me? Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to get monetized. But that was, man. When I say AB in that ring, I didn't even know he was that good. Because I just used to only know about Floyd Mayweather. I think I remember him a long time ago, but I don't think I never, like, watched his fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them girls. I'm not going to lie. I don't like, the only sport I might watch is basketball, but I'm not going to watch it too long. But I'll watch it, you know, if I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If I'm trying, oh my God, yes, hit the buckets, I'm trying to get some what I want. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, sometimes you gotta watch some sports games. You know what I'm saying? Get it how you want it. You know what I mean? But listen here, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry about that lip. But yeah, somebody just had a big ego, and this the thing. I think somebody was like on top when you was kind of shooting in the gym. That's a vibe is giving. Like somebody was on top when you was shooting in the gym, and they kind of felt like, they kind of felt like you was beneath them. And somebody came around, had a spiritual possession that was from a negative entity, put a bug in their ear, like, hey, you got a nice house, you got a nice car, you don't look bad, you look real good. And look who you rolling with. You feel me? They study shooting in the gym. You know what I mean? They ain't looking the best. You feel me? They rolling in that Honda instead of that Bentley. That's what you want to be with? You want something better. You know, like somebody might have talked to somebody like that type of a vibe. You feel me? Like really souping somebody's head up. And they said, you know what? You're right. Like, so you right. You right as a motherfucker. I am that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, excuse me. For my Caucasians that's watching. I'm just saying I am that man. I'm that dude. You feel me? I got the car, I got the clothes, I look nice. You feel me? Like, I got the house. Like, I don't know if y'all share a house, put it whoever resonate for you, but like I say, this is a mini general reading, okay? But somebody was like, you right. I'ma lead him. I'ma lead such and such. You know, my soul tribe, like, they was like, I'ma lead him. Let me tell you something. Whoever watching this video, this person left you. They thinking like, oh, everything gonna work in their favor. You was the bad. You was the bad weight that they had to let go when it was really that other way around. And somebody is realizing this, and they just like, they like, I'm finna come at the people who soup me up to leave you, because they is some haters and they lame as hell for that. Yeah, but it's like, no, they ain't lame as hell for that. because that's what they supposed to do. That's what the spiritual possession took over them to do. Whoever this person was opposite of you, they is the lame motherfucker. Because why didn't you identify that this other party who's talking about your person, which I'm talking about you, who's talking about your person who's shooting in the gym, grinding, really working, setting solid foundations down, learning the jumper, learning how to dribble behind the legs, learning how to dribble, motherfucker, do an alley hoop, doing dunkers, all type of stuff. You feel me? It's like, why would they fall for that though? Why would your person fall for that? Because they are lame. Lame attract lames. Sometimes you got good lames though. You got good lames and you got real bad lames out here. They be making people who actually want to just be cool, chill lames look real bad. You feel me? Because of they doings. So this person, I mean, the lower energies tempted them and they fell for it. They was weak. Whatever was weak, their flesh, their heart, their soul, their mind, it could be all the above. That was just weak. That's their fault. They should have made a better call. This is what's so funny. I don't know if you wasn't dressing the flies. I don't know if you was on your grind mode and you just wasn't looking the best. It's really giving a vibe of like it's a meme I seen on Twitter where the dude was like, how women look after you break up with them, and they be looking all good. Like before they was with you, they wasn't looking all that good and with you, and then when you break up, they done got their hair dyed or they done got it cut. You know what I'm saying? They got a whole new style now. It's cause you was you were draining that woman. You were draining that feminine energy. That's what it was. That's why she looking good since you gone. You were away for her. Not she be away for you. Okay? Okay. All right. So this is the reading, my loves. Okay. So yeah, it's just basically saying this reading in so many words. When you sum it up, somebody left right before the motherfucker Super Bowl win. But this work out for you because that allow you to be able to celebrate yourself more. And I think when you was with this person, that's what you weren't doing it. It's time for you to start celebrating yourself way more. With this person out of your life, that is what's going to be occurring. And this person got to see you just celebrating, having fun, and they is going to be salty as hell. But I'm not going to lie. I think you're going to end up I think this person's really gonna be like, they really gonna be missing you real bad. Like really bad. This is infatuation, love, whatever the case may be. They are going to be missing you. And they gonna feel like they don't want nobody else with you. But I feel like you got somebody coming up in the background. And it's something with the financial opportunity. I don't know if you're gonna meet somebody at work or something where like something with work is significant for sure. Some new love is coming in. Book a love reading with your girl so you can get more information on the situation. Book whichever reading when you feel like open wild wish. This one enough, girl. I need zodiac signs, times, dates, seasons, and reasons. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Book with your girl. TikTok, Twitter, everything's under Open Wild Witch. Emails at openwildwitch@yahoo.com. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell button so you never miss a beep from your girl. Until next time. Bye-bye.